Rickita and I'm back with another video. So in this video, I want to talk to you guys about the best credit cards for beginners. And it's 2022, so I definitely have to redo my video that I did last year and a year before. Now, it's going to be 8 different credit cards. So you guys have an option to get these different 8 credit cards. So definitely stick around and then I'll tell you guys about these credit cards. Don't forget, you all, I want you guys to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and if you guys have any questions, just let me know down in the comments. Or if you want me to make you like a specialized video about a credit card, or if you have a question, drop them down in the comments also. Now, let me tell you, I do filter my comments. I filter them through. I try to talk to people that's actually subscribed to me. I want to make sure I do that. That's one of my commitments. I want to make sure I answer a question for those who subscribe to me. So make sure you guys subscribe to me first, because I can know if you're subscribed to me, and I only see the ones that subscribe to me. I don't see any other comments. So if you want me to answer your question, please make sure you guys are subscribed. Now, there's so many things I really want to talk to you guys about before we talk about these different credit cards. Like, there's so many things. You need to know why you should get a credit card. Like, why do you even need a credit card? We got to talk about how you guys have to use your credit cards so you guys are using them correctly. I want to talk about like the different requirements for you guys to get a credit card, and then which credit cards you guys should start with, which are going to be the 8 different credit cards. Now, the biggest question, why should you even get a credit card? Why do you even need a credit card? So if you guys are planning on buying a house in the future, buying a car, if you guys want to get into investing, a lot of times it's better if you guys were to go ahead and finance it, because if you guys were to just wait till you get all the money, you probably would never get this item. Whatever you want to do, you want to buy a house, you want to buy a car. So if you guys trying to buy a house in the future, say if it's $300,000, $500,000, you're going to have to most likely come to the table with the $300,000 or $500,000, whatever your house is going to cost, or you can finance it where they can actually pay for the house. You can go get a loan. They can give you the money to pay for the house, and then you can pay them back in payments over 30 years. Now, for them to give you a loan, you have to have credit. You have to have good credit, which is why you need a credit card, because a credit card is going to report to all 3 credit bureaus, TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian, and tell them how you've been doing. So look at it as like a report card. So your credit report is like a report card, but you just have 3 of them from the 3 main bureaus when you apply for credit cards. And when you guys get a credit card, if you guys keep your balance low, and I tell people don't spend more than 5% on a credit card, or like worst case scenario, think 30%. Make sure you pay your bill off on time, and you make sure you just don't have any late payments at all. When they report that to the credit bureau, you guys are going to get higher points. You guys are going to be the people that have good credit. And when I say good credit, I always want people to at least have a 680 credit score, because at a 680 credit score, you open to almost most normal credit cards, regular credit cards. I don't mean these $100,000 credit cards. That's going to be based off of your income, but you guys are going to be able to get those credit cards that give you cash back. But to start off, to get those type of credit cards, you have to start building your credit. You have to start building your credit. So that's why I tell you guys, you want to make sure that you follow those different things, like paying your bills on time, because when they report to the credit bureau, it's going to boost your credit score, and you want to have that 680 minimum. That's what you want to aim for. Now, if you guys want to rent an apartment in the future, you guys going to need to have a decent credit score. They check credit, and you guys don't have any type of credit, they may ask for a double deposit. But if you guys were to have credit, you guys will possibly get approved, and then they probably not going to ask you for a double deposit, because you are credit worthy. They can see that you can take money and you can pay them back, or they're not going to have to evict you, basically. Now, when you guys are applying for credit cards, there's different things I always tell people to look for. So look to see if it's an annual fee. You want to know like what interest rate they're charging, which bureau they're going to pull from, what's the minimum credit score they're requiring for their credit card. Do they offer any credit increases? Do they graduate? Meaning, when you get a secure credit card, would it turn into a regular credit card? What's the benefits of this credit card? And then how hard is it to get this credit card? And then last but not least, you guys, you have to see if you can pre-qualify for that credit card. I always tell people, try to see if you can pre-qualify, because hard inquiries, that's when you apply for a credit card and they pull your credit. If they want to look at your credit report, that's going to be a hard inquiry. Hard inquiry is going to drop your credit score. So I always tell people, try to see if you can pre-qualify, meaning that they're not going to do a hard inquiry, they're going to do a soft inquiry. And with a soft inquiry, it's not going to drop your credit score. And they can tell you yes or no if you're going to be approved without you even getting that hard inquiry. If they can approve you, then you go ahead and apply for the credit card. Then you get the hard inquiry. Yeah, it may drop your credit score, but look, you got a credit card, right? But first, see if they can pre-qualify you. So a few of the credit cards I'm going to tell you guys about, they actually can pre-qualify you. So let's go and let's talk about some of these credit cards. So the credit cards I want to talk to you guys about, they don't have an annual fee. Some of them have lower interest rates. A lot of them offer rewards, and then you can pre-qualify for some of these credit cards. So the first credit card I want to talk to you guys about is the Discover It Secure credit card. Now, you guys may have to start off with a secure credit card, and that's because you're building your credit right now. When you're building your credit, you can't just get a credit card. Nobody's just going to just give you money. They may be able to do that because maybe your student loans reported to your credit reports, and now you have some type of credit score. Maybe you can get a regular credit card. But if you're like beginning, you don't have student loans or anything report on your credit reports, you probably have to start with a secure credit card. Now, Discover, with their secure credit card, you guys can put anywhere between $200 to $2,500 down on this credit card. When you guys put that money down, you're using it as a security deposit. And they say with 7 months of on-time payments, keep make sure you're paying it on time. You're not maxing out the credit card and just holding the balance on there. I usually tell people to pay their bill off in full. And you guys, when you guys do that in 7 months, they can graduate your credit card to a regular credit card. So say if you put the $200 down in 7 months, they're going to review your account and see if they want to give you a regular credit card. And if they decide to do that, they may give you a $2,000 or $1,000 credit card and then give your $200 back. But now you have a regular credit card with them with their money. So that's what a secure credit card is. But this one is going to graduate in 7 months. It's beginner friendly. You guys are not going to have an annual fee. And you guys, they're going to report to all 3 credit bureaus. You want to make sure that any credit card that you're applying for, if you're trying to build your credit, you have to make sure that they report to all 3 credit bureaus. And even those additional accounts, if you guys apply for accounts like Kickoff, you want to check and see if they're going to report to credit bureaus and then which credit bureaus they're going to report to. Because there's a lot of accounts coming out that's similar to Kickoff, and I'll go into that, but just in case you guys heard of that, you guys are going to get the 2% back at the gas station and restaurants, and then 1% everywhere else, and they're going to double your cash back. So for your first year, whatever you get in terms of cash back, they're going to double that, and they're going to give you that extra amount. So that's really good, especially coming from Discover, where you can graduate. It's like you can build a relationship with this company and continue to get more money from them, and then get more credit cards too. So I really like that about Discover. And the best thing too about Discover, and I mean, this is really the best thing about credit cards, seriously, is when they can pre-qualify you. So this one can actually pre-qualify you without giving you that hard inquiry to start off with. So I really like that. Now, the next credit card I want to talk to you guys about is the Apple credit card. So if you guys are looking to get the Apple credit card, let me start off by saying you got to have an iPhone to actually apply for the Apple credit card. But if you guys have an iPhone, listen up, you guys can try the Apple trick, and with the Apple credit card trick. Now when you guys do that, you guys see this approval right here, you guys have a chance of getting approvals like this without a hard inquiry, and that's like the best thing, because you can pre-qualify for this credit card. But after you apply for credit cards and you pre-qualify, usually they'll tell you what you can get approved for, right? But when you accept it, they're going to give you a hard inquiry. If you guys do that Apple credit card trick, you guys don't have to worry about that hard inquiry if you do it correctly, because you're not going to get it. So that's really good. You guys don't have an annual fee for this credit card. It's going to report to all 3 credit bureaus, and then you guys are going to get 3% back at select stores, and then you guys are also going to get 2% back when you're using your Apple credit card with Apple Pay, and you guys are going to get 1% back everywhere else. And you guys will be able to pre-qualify with no hard inquiry. So if you guys, like I said, you want to see if you can even get the credit card, you can pre-qualify it without qualify for it without them giving you that hard inquiry. So I really like that about the Apple credit card. So definitely go ahead and check it out. Now we're going to get into more credit cards, but understand that the credit cards that I'm listing out, they're all going to be down in the comments. So go ahead and check out the comments. And if you want one of these credit cards, go ahead and click the link there. That way you guys can actually go right into the company for the credit cards. I see some people actually applying for the wrong credit cards. If you want to make sure you're in the right place, just make sure you click the link down below. Now the next credit card cards I want to talk to you guys about is the Capital One credit cards. Now, Capital One, they have a lot of credit cards, you guys. And let me start off by saying they do what I like. They have the pre-qualification, so they can tell you which credit cards that they have that they can pre-qualify you for without a hard inquiry. So you don't have to play the guessing game. I tell people to start right there, see what they can pre-qualify you for, and then go from there. And that's only because if they can pre-qualify you, then you need to probably go to another company and get credit cards. But they can pre-qualify you. Now, they do have secure credit cards. They have 2 different secure credit cards you guys can apply for. And the minimum amount that you could put down on one of their secure credit cards, which is the Platinum. So their Platinum credit card, the minimum you can put down is $49 and the most is $200, but it's going to be a $200 credit card. So with that credit card, you guys, if your credit score is, you know, kind of decent, or if they just believe in you, they may tell you to put $49 down. But if your credit score is really bad, or maybe you have some negative stuff, or maybe they just don't want to give you a lower rate, then they may say to put $200 down. But no matter if you put $49 down or $200 down, it's going to be a $200 secure credit card. Now, that's the Platinum. Now, they have the Quicksilver. Now, with the Quicksilver, you guys can put down $200 all the way to $3,000. It's going to depend on your credit worthiness. That's how they quote it, how worthy you are of getting the credit. But that's how much you can put down as your deposit. It should graduate usually in 6 months, you guys. For both of the secure credit cards, they'll go ahead and graduate. But I always say, like, when I say 6 months, I mean 6 times of paying your bill, 6 statements. Then you can look for it to graduate, and it should automatically graduate. But sometimes people are saying it's not graduating, so do a little bit more research and see. And you guys have a secure credit card with Discover or even Capital One, make sure you guys drop it down below so that we can know what's graduating. But usually they're going to graduate in about 6 months. And this will actually offer 1.5% cash back. That's the Quicksilver. So those are the 2 secure credit cards. Now, usually with Capital One, when you starting off, like my first, well, I can't say my first credit cards. I had student loans on my credit reports when I first started like getting credit, so that helped me. But I was able to qualify for a Platinum and a Quicksilver, the regular ones, without putting deposit down. See if you can pre-qualify for those. The Quicksilver give you 1.5% cash back. They're gonna charge you a $39 annual fee for that 1.5% cash back. If you don't want that annual fee, because I tell you guys, I really don't like for you guys to have those annual fees, then you can just apply for the Platinum credit card. And then you can ask for them to upgrade your Platinum credit card to the Quicksilver credit card. Once it's upgraded to the Quicksilver credit card, then you can go back and just get the Platinum. But they have a higher grade Quicksilver credit card that don't have an annual fee, but you guys can possibly get that. Now, don't forget, Capital One in general is 4 different credit cards. I suggest you guys go ahead and apply for it since you're a beginner, but see what they can pre-qualify you for. And again, it's not going to be a hard inquiry, so that's like the best thing. You guys can just pre-qualify for this credit card. Now, the next credit card I want to talk to you guys about is the Navy Federal credit card. Now, Navy Federal Credit Union, let me start off by saying this. You have to be in the military, have some family member in the military, and a lot of people say that they can't get the credit card. When I tried to apply for the Navy Federal account, because you have to have an account first, I told them, hey, my granddad's in the Navy. I didn't have to show any documentation. I didn't have to do anything. I did that over the phone, and when I called them, and you know, we did the application over the phone, I didn't have to show anything. I went right on through the system, and I was like, when can I apply for credit cards? She said, you can apply for credit cards today. I said, okay, good. I'll apply for it online. But I had got my account set up when I called them. So that's my little spill about Navy Federal. You guys are going to hear more things as you guys learn about credit, but just remember that. Remember that about Navy Federal. But if you guys apply for a credit card with Navy Federal, they have a secured one. So with this secure credit card, you guys can put $200 down, and in 6 months or 6 statements, it's going to graduate to a $2,000 credit card if you guys are doing what you need to do in terms of paying your bill on time, not having late payments. And I say, if you guys were to max out a credit card, just pay it off in full a few times. If you guys were to spend it, just keep paying it in full, just so that the Navy Federal Credit Union can see that you guys are capable of paying it off in full, so they can graduate you to a $2,000 credit card, because they see that you need the money, right? But I love that this card can graduate. Now, keep in mind too, some people said they weren't able to get it to graduate, but I see a lot of people was able to get it to graduate. So I still tell people about this credit card. Now, there's not going to be an annual fee. You guys are not going to get cash back, but you guys are going to get 1x points. They have a point system for that, so you guys are going to get those points. And Navy Federal, this is what they said about the graduation, because I want you guys to understand it. In 3 months, you guys are up for an increase, right? In 3 months, you guys are up to be able to get that increase. Is going to be able to graduate. Now, if they can't do it at the 3-month mark, at the 6-month mark, every month they're going to keep checking and checking and checking to see if they can go ahead and graduate your account. So understand that. And I really think that Navy Federal Secure credit card is a nice credit card. I should have said it first, seriously. If you guys want to have a nice company to get into, because if you guys do good by Navy Federal Credit Union, you guys can get loans. You guys can get business loans, just personal loans, business loans. You guys can get credit cards, $20,000, $50,000 if you're doing right. And then if you can financially afford those different things, you guys can get car loans with really low interest rates. Everybody wants to get with Navy Federal Credit Union when it comes down to refinancing their car or even buying a car. So if I were you, I would start off with the Navy Federal Secure credit card and get started with them. Just start off so you can get in their system. And if you ever want any other money, you can go right to Navy Federal Credit Union. Now you have a relationship with them. Now you're doing what you need to do. They're going to want to give you more money. So definitely check out the Navy Federal Secure credit card. Now, the next two I want to talk to you guys about, they're not necessarily like credit cards, just regular credit cards. It's really for those people that want to get a quick boost in their credit score, and they don't want to put a secure deposit down. They don't want to put, like the credit card I told you guys about. They don't want to put $200 down. They don't want to put $1,000 down. They just want something to report. Because remember, you want something to report to your credit reports for your credit score to go up. They want something to report so that they can get other credit cards, bigger credit cards sooner. They want to actually go past these credit cards. So these next accounts I want to tell you guys about are just fillers to me. They help report to the credit bureaus so that you guys can get to your goal faster. Look at it like that. And it's not like a regular credit card or regular account. It's like something new kind of. Think of it like that, because a lot of your parents, friends, especially if you're really young and you haven't had credit, they won't even know about these type of accounts. They won't even know that they can use these type of accounts. They go to the regular credit cards. But I want to talk to you guys about these accounts. So the first account I want to talk to you guys about, Kickoff. Now listen, I had someone, their credit score went up 74 points. One of my clients, 74 points from the Kickoff account. Now, usually my clients are clients that's trying to build their credit. They messed up probably in terms of they got credit cards on their credit reports, and everybody's saying that they didn't pay off those credit cards on their credit reports, so they can't get new credit cards. And what they need me to do is to remove those negative accounts so that nobody can even see them. Like, don't even have it on my report. Like, take it off so nobody can see it when I apply for a credit card. Those are like my type of clients, because we need to help them remove these accounts. Now, I still tell them apply for more credit cards. So they got this credit card and their credit score went up 74 points. I really like that. And they're going to report. So the account that you guys can have, let me start by saying it's two different accounts. They have a credit card account where they can report a $500 credit card onto your credit reports, and all you have to do is pay $2 per month. Yes, amazing, right? And then they also have an installment account where you could pay $10 per month, and they're going to report to the credit bureaus that you're paying on time. You're going to pay that $10 per month for 12 months. And as you guys pay on those for the 12 months, they're going to report to the credit bureaus that you've been paying on time. And after the 12 months, they're going to give you your $120 back, because that's what you paid into it. So that means you're not paying them anything for this installment account. It's not a credit card. It's an installment account. You want to have 2 installment accounts on your credit report. So I'm going to tell you 2 installment accounts you can get right now so that you guys can start off by having good credit. And if you guys don't know what installment account is, it's like if you guys have a car already. If you already have a car, you have student loans, you had a personal loan already, then that's most likely an installment account on your credit report. Now, installment account is when they give you a lump sum of money, and then you have a certain amount of time to pay it back, a set period, a certain amount of months, and then you have a set payment on paying it back. Credit cards are revolving. You take the money off, you put it back on it, it's revolving. You want to have 2 installment accounts on your credit reports. So get that kickoff account, you guys. You pay $2 per month, and there you can see someone a credit score went up 74 points with the kickoff account. So I always tell people to get the kickoff account, and a lot of people see a great increase from that kickoff account. And sign up for that installment account if you guys don't have any installment accounts reporting at all. You want to have 2 of them. Even if you guys have student loans reporting right now, it's best to have more. Like, if you guys can have a lot of accounts reporting that you're paying them on time, it's best, especially if you don't owe them any money, but you still have them reporting. That's good, you guys. So definitely go ahead and sign up for the 2 kickoff accounts down below. I'll make sure I have that link. Now, the next account I want to talk to you guys about is an account called Self. It used to be called Self Lender. Sometimes I may say Self Lender, you guys, because I'm messing up still, and I need to get on track to just say Self. But with Self, you guys, when I personally had Self, my credit score, they said since being with them, went up over 155 points. So I always tell people to sign up for Self. Now, what I did to sign up for Self, it's an installment account. I paid $48 per month. I paid it for 12 months. And then they reported to all 3 credit bureaus that I was paying on time. And that really helped boost my credit score. Yeah, they said my credit score went up 155 points since being with them, but I did other things to boost my credit score. But this played a major factor in boosting my credit score also. I know for sure it did, because it helped so many other people. So if you guys have Self before, definitely go ahead and drop your experience down, or even any of the cards I told you guys about, any of the accounts, go ahead and drop your experience down below. Now, with them reporting to the credit bureaus, my credit score went up with my Self account. Now, if you guys need to get a secure credit card and you guys couldn't get some of the secure credit cards I told you guys about before, then this is going to be an easy credit card you guys can get, but it's going to take you 3 months to get it. Now, if you guys sign up for that Self account, which I think that everybody should sign up for it, if I were you, I would get the kickoff and the Self. Your credit score is going to be better than those that didn't do it, but I would get the kickoff and the Self. But when you get that Self account, like me, paying a $48 per month, when I paid that, I have to just make sure I made 3 payments on time. I'm in good standing. I have at least $100 in my account, and then they offer me a secure credit card with Self. Now, I didn't do the secure credit card because I had other credit cards. I don't need to go the secure credit card route. But with you, you're going to need to get another credit card. So you may want to look into getting that secure credit card with Self. Like, that's a good credit card that you can actually get. They're going to report to all 3 credit bureaus. And as you keep paying in your Self account, so like with me, I was paying $48 per month. If I had that secure credit card, they would have just increased my limit. So every month you're going to see your limit increase too. So that's going to help you guys out a lot too. You're going to see every month something's going to be happening with your credit. Like, you're going to be getting a higher limit on your credit card because you paying into that installment account, and then both, because it's 2 different accounts, they're going to report an installment account and a revolving account. Both of those are going to actually help boost your credit score up. So those are like the beginner credit cards. If you guys make sure you are doing what you need to do with your credit, and when I say do what you need to do with your credit, set up auto payment on your credit cards. Make sure you never spend more than 30% on a credit card, or never let them to report 30% on your credit card. More of a 30% balance on your credit cards. Make sure you guys are doing that, and then make sure that you pay your bill on time, and then make sure you're only spending what you can pay back. Like, if you just do that, you guys will start off with credit good. Try not to have annual fee, and then make sure that whatever you spend on your credit card, you can pay it back right away. If you do that, you're going to have a good credit score, and you're not going to have problems. Now, again, these are the best credit cards that you guys can apply for in 2022. Now, if there's any other credit cards you guys want to do a review, like, hey, Rickita, I heard about this credit card, go ahead and drop it down in the comments. I'll be happy to go for those credit cards with you. But start with these credit cards. Wait about 6 months, sometimes 12 months. Check out my other videos with Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax the credit cards that can pre-qualify you. You guys are going to start be able to get those credit cards. You guys will be able to get the Amex credit cards, the Chase credit cards, the Citibank credit cards, more the Navy Federal credit cards with the higher limits. You guys will be able to do that if you guys do like I told you in this video, and you guys apply for these credit cards as starters. And understand that if you do have negative accounts, maybe you messed up, you didn't pay off a credit card, card, now it's reporting late, or maybe it's charged off, then you may need to sign up for my exclusive membership so we can help you try to work to remove those negative accounts. We can teach you what you have to do, and if you want to, we can send out a letter for you. And then when you're a part of exclusive membership, you guys are going to get that service at no additional charge. So I teach you guys how to do it yourself, and if you want to just learn everything and you want us to just send out the letter for you, mail it out for you, then we can do that for you at no additional charge. But that's what's going to help you get those negative accounts removed from your credit reports. But go ahead, sign up down below. It's a $1 trial. You guys can sign up for 7 days, $1 trial. You guys definitely join my membership. Make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. I hope to do more videos for you guys, and I hope to show you more of like my personal life too. Like, I want you to understand, you know, what I have going on. So when I show you different things like buying real estate, a lot of people want to get into like tax things, buying real estate, these different things. When I show you those different things, I want you to be able to be behind the scenes and not just me all made up here. I want y'all to just see me as me too. And I want you guys to follow along on my journey on what I'm trying to do. And make sure you guys follow me on all my other channels. I have a lot of channels, you guys. I have Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, where you guys are watching this at now. So make sure you guys join my other channels. Most likely it's just all things Rickita. That's my name, or just Rickita. So go ahead and look me up and check out my other videos that I have right here. So if you guys are looking to watch more videos, definitely check out these videos and make sure you guys subscribe. Thank you. Bye-bye.